Well, howdy y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cy Strikeling, and we are back for another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, we left off, we were still in the prologue when we left off. We hadn't gotten to any, open world exploration yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting to that point in today's episode. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we're being pursued by the guards, or by the bandits, I guess it was. So we need to kind of sneak through the woods here. I don't know if we have to sneak, we have to catch up with Hans. Okay.
Got that?
Now we're sneaking.
As soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go.
Alright, so we're gonna follow Hans.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Okay. We're trying to be sneaky. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I'm just following Hans. Oh, a little faster there, Hans.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
There certainly are. Watch, we do all this and then we get caught anyway.
I played dice against lefty.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank. Here.
Run! Quick!
Down. Instead of being high up. We're going to try and get what's there before we end. But we were sent up top.
Run! Oh, hold on.
No, fuck! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
Okie dokie. I'm just following you, buddy.
What now? Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Run ahead of them!
Run away!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Here we are in our underwear, running barefoot.
Here!
I'm here. Alright, let's talk to Hans.
What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit. But they'll catch us. Oh, you don't say, genius. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Alright, we're trying to be sneaky here. We have to go pretty much scout a way forward.
Path, but through fissures.
Okay.
No other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when we turn in.
So I guess we're going this way? I'm just following the marker on our compass up at the top.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He was trying to catch up with him.
shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Alright. I gotta go back and find Hans.
Fuck you, Horseman. Attack! Come and help us!
Ah, crap.
You can't run from me.
We got caught and we died. So we'll reload. Whoops. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so we go up here to the right.
Through fissures. God, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way.
Can we just go back right here and tell Hans?
Trying to catch up with them.
Oops. Not that way. Where was Hans? I don't think he was this far away.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans! Oh, where is he?
Shit. Run away! Quickly!
Here. Oh, thank God we found him.
Flee!
I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Get out of here right
Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Third time's the charm, right? At least now we have an idea of what to do before we get caught.
Fissures. God, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they?
Alright, let's go back this way. Continue through here. And then we should be able to get out without being spotted. Alright, there's Hans.
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Alright, I guess down we go. Sliding on our ass. Ouch. Haha, now I got your sword, bitch. Now what?
You're a dead man!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa,
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sarota.
Christ's sake!
If anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Box.
Link it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air. My head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Damn! This wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Alright, so we have eat from pot or pour potion. We'll eat from pot.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding. That's really...
Okay, so we need to bandage. X to use. Torso. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to select how many. So we need 4. Okay.
Good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Alright. So we can eat from the pot.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
And then, let's see. We have to clean off at the trough. Wash yourself.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
There's a dogo. Drinking out of the same trough we just cleaned in. So we've got bread. We'll take that. We have the liquor she was talking about. We'll take that. And then some apples. Another apple. And the cheese. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some savior schnapps. The game saves automatically during important moments. Okay. So we can gather flowers also. I don't know what we'll need them for, but I'm sure we'll need them for something. Probably like potions, I would assume. Okay. There's the cutthroat. So we can loot him. So it tells you what he had on him. He had a torch. So we could take that, the hood, the belt. We're going to pretty much take everything at this point, because we don't have anything. Alright, perfect. So we took all of his stuff. Let's see what we have in our inventory. Our nourishment is only 50. Our health is 68. So we need to equip some stuff. We need to equip the hood. We've got either one of these two. It looks like the worn one is better. And then we've got the hunter's belt. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. Activate the selected slot, move between slots, X to equip item to the slot. Okay. There's also a belt. Number of slots you can equip items, weapon, shield, and ammunition to. Okay. One weapon, shield, or ammo can be equipped in multiple slots, allowing you to create variable weapon sets. For example, you can combine one shield with multiple different weapons, such as sword and shield, axe and shield, etc. Okay. Press left on the D-pad to select a weapon, and then X to pull it out. Hold left on the D-pad to then put it away. Press right on the D-pad to select an item in your pouch, and hold X to consume it. Okay. So we can put both of these on, and then we've got our food. But we don't have a pouch. Okay. So we're all bloody and dirty looking. Okay. Alright, so let's see. What do we got over here? That's the outhouse. I don't think we want anything from the outhouse. Let's see what else we got. Well, we just got bloodied because of the armor. Can we wash again? Okay, so we're as clean as we can get. Oh yeah, we definitely look cleaner. Our armor's not covered in blood anymore. So that's good. Okay.
Ooh, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Yep. I don't think we can do anything with it yet. Alright, so let's see. We have our journal. Okay, so now we just have to go back and talk to the woman.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before hands beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
All right, so we need to bury the dead guy.
I won't have to change them till evening.
All right, so we need to bury the dead guy. And then... Ugh. Yeah, he's definitely dead. All right, so we need to take the spade. We have our map here. We can zoom in with R1 and zoom out with L1. But maybe we're zoomed in all the way. Yeah, I guess we're zoomed in all the way. Okay. Alright. So we have to pick sage, pick chamomile, and we have to get the spade. Okay. There's the spade. Pick up. Alright, pick up the corpse. Alright. Carry the corpse to the stream. This way, I guess? The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate the world. Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright, so we're just wandering down to the stream. At least I hope that's where we're going. Hope I'm not carrying a dead body the wrong way. Can I see? Are we going toward the... I is the stream, okay. That's the way we want to go. This way. Over the river and through the woods. To the stream with a dead dude we go. Okay.
Shoulder.
Drop.
This bastard's hard work.
Well, no kidding.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Alright, let's see, so now we need to get the spade. I'm assuming. Oops, wrong button. Weapons. We only have the torch. Spade. So, I can't equip it. Let's see. So where am I supposed to be digging this grave? Start digging. Okay. We'll get this figured out sooner or later. Alright, and then put the corpse in the grave. Bury him. Okay. Got him buried. Neat. Alright, so now we have to go back and we have to pick our herbs. Alright. What do we got? What are those? Anything I can pick? No? You are not pickable. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go up the footpath here. See how we're doing. Energy is good. Nourishment is low, so we're gonna need to eat again soon. Okay, let's go up here.
Shoulder still hurts like hell.
Oh yeah, you got shot with an arrow.
Tell me when it's gonna rain.
Yeah, shot in the shoulder with an arrow, dude. Wild animals. What are you? Anything I can pick? Hey, here's some sage. I need
Purple
that.
flower, sage. There we go.
And chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile.
Alright.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need.
Sweet.
So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans
Alright.
gets that remedy, the better.
Let's head back to the old lady. I hear a dog. Oh, that's her dog, isn't it? I was like, that's not my dog, is it? No, it's her dog. I gotta figure out how to get down safely here. I don't want to just jump. Oh, that doesn't seem safe. It also seems like we may be stuck. No, maybe not. Okay, we're not stuck, but we're definitely not safe to jump down there. How did I get up there in the first place? Maybe over here? I don't remember how I got up here. It's gotta be around here somewhere, a way to get down. Because we came up from the right of the place.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Yeah. I know. I gotta figure out how to get down safely. I don't want you to just jump and die. Alright. How about this way? Whee! Can I get down over here? Oh yeah, this seems good, right? This seems safer. Down we go. So why is Dogo barking?
Such a fuss about.
Something going on at the old ladies. Just remember, not all sticky situations have to be solved through violence. Sometimes even the worst enemies can be reasoned with. Okie dokie.
Weapon at hand.
They
in case there's any foul
Some
play.
knight and his company. Hey,
Get hold of a
what do
weapon.
you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You don't look like von Bergau's
You're
men.
from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can
Think
talk
you're
to
a
me
bandit.
or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We're messengers and we were ambushed. You're looking in the wrong place. I don't know that any of those are good options.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff. Alright?
Yeah, they were definitely bad dudes. Hi, Dougie.
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at mine.
I
Did they
know.
hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I feel quite hungry.
Alright, so we're gonna brew a potion. We do need to eat. What do we got in our inventory? We have food. So, does it tell me how much satiation I will get? Apple. Okay, nourishment is +2. Ours is only 36. Do we have something better? The bread is pretty good. Ooh, the cheese is really good. Let's go with the cheese. Eat. Okay. So now we're up to 62, so that's a little better.
There's an alchemy bench in the alcove.
Okay, start alchemy. We have our book.
First, go to the recipe book.
Okay. By pressing X, you can browse it.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench.
Read the recipe. Okay, you can flip through the book using L1 and R1, and by pressing triangle, you can switch between recipes in the herbarium. When you are finished reading, go back to brewing by pressing O. Okay. So you have to do something with the chamomile and boil for 1 turn.
If you've read
grind
the
sage. Oh, and add. So we have to add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay.
All right. First,
every potion needs a liquid base.
Into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Select the right base. I don't remember what the base was. I wasn't paying attention to that. Wine. Okay, so we need wine. That's this one. Pour wine. Okay.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. Move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Okay, bellows.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it.
Okay. Move the cauldron.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Select. Okay, confirm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Alrighty. That's our chamomile. Cauldron. And 1 more. We're gonna be masters of alchemy here soon.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn.
Okay.
That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okie dokie.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Alright, where's my mortar? Here it is. And grind. Grind her up. All that sage.
Have you ground it?
I did.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Okay.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Phial and pour.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I brewed something alright. Chamomile brew. Alright, we brewed a potion. Do we get to take the book? I hope.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Alright, we definitely need to wash. We never washed the stink off from the dead body. Okay. So we're as clean as we can get at the trough. Let's see. Noise. Let's go to player. Okay. Yeah, the energy is definitely low. Okay. Let's see. Nope, wrong way. Secondary, we have charisma. We have conspicuousness. Okay. Visibility. We got a bunch of different stuff for dialogue. And alchemy, craftsmanship, drinking, horsemanship, houndmaster, scholarship, stealth, survival, and thievery. Okay. Alright, I think that's about it for what we can do right now. We got some chickens. Buck, buck, chicken. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So we'll go ahead and sleep. Sleep and save. How long do you want to sleep? So the more we sleep, we'll get more rested, but our hunger goes down. Okay, let's give it 8 hours so we can get our restfulness all the way up.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
All right, let's follow Pavlena. Okay.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
All right. Do I just sit? Sit.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
All right, let's see.
Gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
How can we find our recipe? Let's see, read. So that was the one we did before. But I guess it's not in there? I was looking for the one we just got, the Savior Schnapps or whatever. Let's see. Player crafting. Nope. Let's see. That's the codex. So we have our herbs, potions. Weird. All right, let's see.
It's not the first time.
We got to talk to Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? We have to go back for Mutt.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
I saw Toth at the pond.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile.
Oh, lovely.
The fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way. hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and change. We have to get our letter back. I think we have to wash and change.
Get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub. Get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll earn some coin.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Let's see. You're right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their deaths.
Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench! What I tell you?
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please. My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
All right. So we're going to wash in the trough. But I think this is where we're going to wrap up episode 2. So thank you all so much for coming out and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you feel so inclined. It is the best way to support me on this channel. And I will see y'all in the next chapter. I'm super excited to play some more. And yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks again. I'm Cy Strikling, and I'll see y'all in the next one.